Hello, thank you for being here tonight. I'm going to share with you my story living with severe mental illness. I speak for three main reasons. One, the first reason is to put a face on mental illness. The second reason is to reduce stigma. And the third reason is to give people hope. You may know someone who has a mental illness, or you yourselves may have a mental illness. I want to show you that a person with a severe mental illness can live a normal and satisfying life. What does stigma mean to you? My understanding is that stigma is a mark of public disgrace, and there is usually fear and discrimination involved in stigma as well. I was diagnosed at a young age 13, with bipolar 1, with psychotic features. I was displaying the classic symptoms of bipolar disorder: loss of sleep, loss of appetite, racing thoughts, and grandiose thoughts. What do you think the term grandiosity means? Grandiosity usually involves an inflated ego, and the person who experiences it has unrealistic views and expectations of who they are and what they are capable of. For example, I believed that I was Jesus Christ reborn. I believed I was a wizard of love. I believed I was a beautiful cyborg. Some of this grandiosity spills over into my normal life. For example, in more recent times, I believed that I was called to be President of the United States. I started taking a medication called lithium when I was 15 years old, and lithium is a mood stabilizer. It had some unfavorable side effects. For example, I experienced loss of motivation and drive. I gained 50 pounds, and I developed third-stage kidney disease. Once the medication was adjusted, I gained back my motivation and drive, lost most of the weight that I gained, but the kidney disease remained. Things went smoothly for several years, and then in my 20s, I experienced about 5 bipolar episodes. 4 of them were, that's not right. 4 of them were manic episodes, and 1 was a depressive episode, which was a nightmare. The depressive episode involved a month-long hospitalization at Trinity Health Psych Unit. Working a dead-end job at CVS Pharmacy as a cashier or stocker, and I was already feeling depressed for a while due to my lack of job satisfaction. I asked my psychiatrist at the time if I could go off my mood stabilizers, and he agreed. And at the time I was on lithium, I secretly hoped that by going off of the mood stabilizer, I would get a break from my depression and go manic. Mania can be fun, especially in the beginning, because of the flight of ideas, the source of energy that comes from it, and excitement of it. But instead of going manic, I became even more depressed until I was even having thoughts of suicide. What kind of coping strategies do you have? What do you enjoy doing that when you do it, you lose track of time? I enjoy listening to a variety of music. Music can produce the happy chemicals in the brain, like serotonin and dopamine. Music can also serve the purpose of relaxing us and helping us fall asleep. Silence, prayer, and meditation time helps me as well. Why might it be important to disconnect from all the noise and distraction regularly? All this noise and distraction causes turbulence in our minds, and mental turbulence can eventually lead to violence, I think. When the mind becomes quiet and still, we feel peace again. My faith is very important to me. I couldn't have made it to where I am today without God's loving guidance and assistance. For me, nothing is more important than my relationship with God, with Jesus. I also enjoy walking in green spaces like local parks during any season of the year. Nature is simple, and the simple thing is good. My father, Luis, used to say, he used to say that life isn't complicated. Life is simple. We are complicated, and we complicate life. Currently, I am married to my lovely wife, Carrie, who also has bipolar disorder with a mild intellectual disability. We will have been married 14 years this May. We have done a lot of fun things together. For example, we have gone to Cedar Point countless times, Kalahari, indoor water parks. We've gone up north to visit her dad, where we would ride his pontoon boat and go shopping at East Tawas. Carrie and I have been on some big trips too. We've gone to Disney World, and we made some good memories there. I am a student of life, but I am also a student at Eastern Michigan University. I am working on my master's degree in social work. I can speak fluent Spanish, hablo español, and I can read and write it too. This skill has been useful at work. I work at Washtenaw County Community Mental Health. As you can see, I'm wearing the logo on this fleece. As a certified peer support specialist, I work there. I've been there for the past 7 years. I volunteered at the Washtenaw County Jail through Washtenaw Literacy, and I absolutely loved it. I lost track of time when I was there, and I hope to go back after I complete my master's degree next year. Let's talk about our mental health system for a moment. Which improvements do you think can be made? Currently in Washtenaw County, we have a crisis response unit. They answer, they answer mental health crisis calls in our community. They will go out and attempt to de-escalate and assess the situation. They may determine that the individual experiencing the crisis will need to be admitted to the hospital if they are a danger to themselves or others. Our law enforcement officers are being trained on how to handle people in crisis situations using nonviolent de-escalation tactics. Often law enforcement or or mobile crisis units, response units if necessary. Law enforcement will use the crisis units if necessary. What about our jails? What do you think is the best kind of treatment for our inmates? Our inmates need rehabilitative services to help them acclimate to getting reintegrated into society. It's a question that Washtenaw Literacy will go into the jail, and tutors will teach eligible inmates in various areas like math, reading, writing, GED preparations, and anything else that the learner wants to work on. Hospitals, depending on the area, can be a nightmare for psychiatric patients or a place of healing. What do you think are factors that determine good or bad outcomes for patients suffering from mental illness? Factors that have helped me have a good experience at Trinity Health was caring staff who would treat me with dignity, respect, gentleness, and kindness. I had activities and groups to attend throughout the day, which helped break up the day. Crisis residential services homes are a step down from the hospital. They are a kind of respite where clients can go to be monitored. Staff there administer their clients' medications. A psychiatrist might come over there to see their clients. Social workers may come and visit. Peer supports like myself will facilitate groups of various kinds. For example, discussion, game and movement groups are common. I work at the one in the outskirts of Ann Arbor on Saturdays. We should find more of these homes. Also, there is a service coordinator who provides resources for clients and assists clients with various needs that they may have. For example, they may have housing needs. What are the causes of violent crimes in our country? And why do so many attribute those crimes to mental illness? Look at the media. Our media is full of violence and profanities, whether it's in the form of movies, podcasts, social media, etc. And we normalize violence because of this. Do we do that? That's a good question. Have we become numb to it? What do we prioritize? Do we prioritize scrolling over healthy relationships? What do you think? What do you think technology? Do you think technology is a factor to which may be contributing to violence? Why or why not? Are advances in technology like artificial intelligence has its benefits? For example, what might have taken hours or days to complete can now be completed within 10 minutes or even seconds by AI. What other benefits do you see coming from technology and AI? Has technology brought us closer together, or has it pushed us farther apart? What are some other implications of the current state of our technological developments, whether positive or negative? So I hope my story has benefited you in some way. In this message, I have shared my personal mental health story, my coping strategies, information about our current mental health system, and potential causes of violent crime in our country. Thank you for your time. 988 is our suicide prevention hotline. 734-544-3050 is the crisis access line. 888-733-7753, peer support warm line. All right. That is my bipolar recovery, bipolar journey story. Take care.